We have an NHL trade to discuss this evening between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Edmonton Oilers, with two defensemen going each other's way. We'll discuss the details coming up next. Welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. As I mentioned, we have an NHL trade to discuss this evening. This trade actually went down while I was processing the other video, the news and rumor video that I posted a little while ago. This is about an hour or so old right now, but the Oilers and the Flyers have completed a deal. A couple of defensemen going in each other's direction here. So the Philadelphia Flyers trade defenseman Ronnie Attard to the Oilers in exchange for defenseman Ben Gleason. Now, we had heard, there's been some speculation, and we've talked about it here on the channel, but the Oilers wanted to add more depth on the right side of their blue line. Lots of the speculation was they were going to go for somebody maybe a little bit more higher profile, and doesn't mean that they won't do that here down the road, depending on the prices and what's available out there. But essentially, for right now, obviously Attard's a defenseman that they feel can give them a little bit more depth and a little bit more options than what they have, because obviously going to the Flyers and Ben Gleason is a player who's probably not going to see, at least in Edmonton, wasn't going to see much of an NHL opportunity. He's 26 years old. He's only played 4 NHL games to his credit here. It's pending unrestricted free agent. The Flyers, I mean, I'm not sure, to be honest, how much of an opportunity he'll get there. Maybe depending on injuries. Maybe he does get a little bit of a chance to play, but at the end of the day, Gleason not trending, at least at this point, towards being an NHL defenseman. But it could be a late bloomer. You never know. Odds aren't favorable, though. In Edmonton, they get Ronnie Attard, who's a little bit younger. He was a third-round pick in 2019. He's now 25, so he's just a bit younger than Gleason. He's played a little bit more. He's up to 29 career games. He's appeared in 12 games this year, putting up 2 assists. I know Attard's a defenseman. In the last couple of years, getting every time the season was going to be getting rolling around, you'd hear from the Flyers kind of waiting to see if he was going to take that next step and kind of solidify himself and grab a regular spot on the Flyers blue line. And for the most part, he hadn't really done that. Obviously, he's played more this year in the young season. To play 12 games so far this year, where his previous career high in games was 15. So he's certainly, getting more opportunity this year than he ever had before. But obviously being a right shot, somebody he's also under team control a little bit longer. He's a pending restricted free agent, so they can have an easier time signing him. He'll come cheap, add some depth on the right side. So certainly not an earth-shattering move for either club by any means, but more meaningful, I think, for Edmonton. Obviously, the Oilers, I've been watching them on Amazon Prime tonight play the New Jersey Devils, so I didn't expect them to be making a trade while the game was going on. Even saw an interview during the intermission with Stan Bowman. I did miss a few minutes of it, though, so I'm not sure if he mentioned the trade, because like I said, I was just in the process of finishing up and posting my other video. So, of course, we, like I said, talk all about trades here, but this is one that is a minor deal. But it could be impactful for the Oilers if Attard works out for them. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. We'll discuss further. Of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and stick around. This is the place to get all your NHL trade news and notes around the entire NHL. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.